Hey YouTube, today I want to talk about the topic of looking at your future, specifically your future. I remember back when I was younger and single many years ago, I would look at today, I would look at the weekend, I would look at the month. But when I would look at that, it wasn't mainly for like my career or life. It was more like, where's the next party? Where's the next little vacation with my friends? Back in Los Angeles. And that was fun. Of course, that's what you do when you're 18, 19, 20. But then time doesn't stop for anybody. Time continues. And if you're doing that at 25, 26, 27, you've already let some years go by, and more years are going to go by to the point where do you see yourself? So that's like when I said, look at your future, big picture. What is it that you want to do? When I was younger at those years, I didn't have balance. It was all or nothing for fun, and fun is what I had. I got it out of my system, that's a good thing, because once I was married, I was loyal, trusting, and been married almost 27 years. And that's a nice blessing. I don't come from that. I come from divorce, my parents. So I got it out of my system. But then I realized I let some years go by. At the age of 24 is when I grew up. That's when I got married. That's when I joined the Air Force. And I felt like I was behind in a few ways. I didn't complete my degree until I was 29. My bachelor's degree at 29. And that was a big accomplishment. That was something that I should have done at 22. But everybody has a different story. And I didn't spend too much time worrying about the wasted years, because I had a lot of fun. But balance, going back to balance, is something that is very important in your life. Look at your future. So if you look at it, what is it that you want to do in 1 year? To fun aside, what is it that's going to make you a little bit better, if not better, in 1 year, in 5 years, maybe even 10 years? If you're older in life, maybe it is retirement or getting married. Look at the big picture. Of course, anybody who watches this video, there's going to be a variety of ages, from maybe 16 to 18 to 28 to 48 to 58. You have to invest in yourself. A lot of times people like to invest in others, whether it's friendships, whether it's husband or your wife, but don't forget about yourself. What is it that you're going to do for yourself that can benefit maybe your husband and or your wife? That's a good question for you to think about. So a lot of the things that I did is I knew that if I finished my education, it was going to open doors, and it did, and it was going to benefit my family. If I knew that I wanted to pay off our mortgage, then I started doing that by putting more money towards the principal of the mortgage and eventually paying it off. My wife and I became debt-free at the age of 44, which is 7 years ago. It could be financial, it could be educational, it could be career-wise, it could be romantic, in the sense that maybe you want to get married and combine your life with your special person. But look at your future. One of the problems that I had years ago was that I was always in the future. And my wife taught me balance. It's okay to look for the future, but be present in the moment, today, right now, tomorrow, this afternoon. And I'll give you an example. I have 6 years of work left, and then I'll be done, completely done. So 6 years are going to fly by. Financially, my wife and I are in a very good situation. Educationally, I'm done with going to college, but I'm not done learning every day. And that's a great thing that I'm looking forward to. But I have 6 years of work left, and I'm going to do the best job that I can. I'm going to enjoy the job. I'm going to see if I want to stay where I am or look for growth. And in those 6 years, I want to just enjoy the moment as well and stay healthy. This is a stationary bicycle that our daughter left here when she got married and moved away. And I can take care of my health. Maybe I can't run anymore, but I can get on that bike. Health is number one, will always be number one. If you have your health, you can do a lot of things. If you don't, you're very limited. So think about your future, balance it. Remember, don't forget about your health. Just because you have it right now doesn't mean, and me too, that we're going to have it tomorrow. We have to be deliberate and proactive about anything and everything. Success doesn't happen by itself. It takes a plan. It takes consistency. It takes a vision. And that's what I wanted to share with you. Like I said recently, I have so many topics, but I have to be deliberate about making these videos. Film for 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, upload, enjoy my life. So think about your future. What is it that you want to do in the next month, the next year, the next 5 years? Short-term and long-term goals. It could be just maybe you take a vacation. It could just be enjoying the moment because you're a workaholic and you want to slow it down. It's not always a goal, but it's making sure that you live your life to the best of your ability. Take care.